Ladies and gentlemen, SuperCliff here, and thanks for tuning in on today's brand new episode. And today we're going to be talking about the most recent Marvel one-shot, Spider-Man Reptilian Rage, written by Ralph Macchio and art done by Chris Allen. And basically this story takes place during Spidey's early career as the wall-crawling teenage superhero. After his initial showdown, Dr. Kirk Connors' The Lizard, back in the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 6, and prior to his second confrontation back in issue number 44. But since this issue covers the in-between of Spider-Man's history of that time, Reptilian Rage retcons the events that occur within this book's story, making it the second confrontation with the Lizard, and turning the events of the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 44 the third. Minor stuff, irrelevant, unless you are a super hardcore Spider-Man fan. Yeah. So, anyways, our story begins with Peter Parker attending an interview at the Empire State University. As Peter walks throughout the building, Peter comes across Dr. Kirk Connors in his human form, and with this being the first time that Peter is meeting Connors as himself and not as Spider-Man, he introduces himself and the two science whizzes hit it off, which is really nice to see. Once Peter leaves to catch up to his interview, Connors is confronted by the Magi mobsters, who work for the crime lord Silvermane. The head mobsters tell Connors that Silvermane wants the serum that Connors is currently working on, and after Connors rejects the Magi's request, the mobsters give Doctor a beating, taking his science notes in the process, as well as his favorite lab lizard, Lizzie. Now that's just precious. Once the Magi mobsters make their escape, Dr. Kirk Connors transforms into the villainous Lizard in order to get back his belongings and his reptilian friend Lizzie. And so once the chaos erupts, causing commotion as the Lizard races throughout the university, Spider-Man hears the news of what's going on and decides to swing into action before anyone else gets seriously injured. Quickly afterwards, the Lizard is then seen to have caught up with the Magi mobsters, but is instantly delayed by a kick in the face from Spider-Man himself. So while the street brawl commences, the mobsters run away into an old prehistoric art museum, while the Lizard is kept busy with the wall crawler himself. After several panels of fighting, the Lizard throws a car at the web-slinger, creating a huge distraction. The Lizard is then seen inside the museum, stalking the Magi in the dinosaur section. Eventually, the Lizard confronts the mobsters, but once more, before he can kill, Spider-Man intervenes. But after whacking Spider-Man off to the side, the Lizard is about to deal the killing blow to the Magi, but he stops because the lab lizard, Lizzie, dies due to extreme stress. The Lizard is furious, but ultimately, he transforms back into Kirk Connors. And once Spider-Man webs up the Magi mobsters for police to collect, he heads back to the Empire State University for his interview, but unfortunately, being a hero got in the way because he missed his interview. Womp. And so, that was Amazing Spider-Man Reptilian Rage. Overall, it's okay. It's a very innocent story. It doesn't affect really anything at all. If you really like the Lizard and if you love Spider-Man, pick it up. But besides that, it's really not necessary. I wasn't really a fan of how Chris Allen drew characters in their human forms, but the way he draws the Lizard as well as Spider-Man suited up is really cool. Also, Ralph Macchio's writing, it's very, well, I would say that if you took an Amazing Spider-Man comic book back in the 60s and you modernized it, that's what it would look like today. But overall, I had fun with this issue. Like I said, it's harmless, and I would give it a 7 out of 10. And that wraps up today's video. If you guys like my content, please hit that subscribe button, as well as hit the bell symbol, so that the world of comics is never missed out. Peace, guys.